And Bronson's best man, Josh.
Beautiful. Good evening, everyone. My name is Josh, and despite my inability to speak well enough, Bronson chosen me to be his best man. You know, just what I thought. Harry and Katie, Matt Bronson was making good decisions in his life. Now, wedding toast protocol required that the best man deliver a sober, clean, and entertaining speech, but I really hope that none of you hold me to that. I have a reasonable standard. Now, I started preparing this speech by writing a list of all the wild times, the strip clubs, the opiate dens, the dog fights, the time we hot-wired a Mustang and drove to Mexico. You and I had some really good time. Haven't we, Katie? Now, I'm really glad everyone enjoyed the wedding tape, but I have to tell you that being best man, you get to see a little bit behind the scenes. I'm not telling you it's not pretty. There's tears, kissy fits, chucking lipstick. Thankfully, I heard the bridesmaids have been much better well behaved. Speaking of the wedding party, Bronson's bachelor party was as much fun as I've had in a really long time. Sadly, I can't say too much because Bronson's legal team is advised against further. Vietnamese? Alright, the fact that so many people here have traveled such distances to be here, really it's a tribute to Bronson and Katie. They make a wonderful couple, and I'm delighted that things have gone so well for them. On a personal note, this wedding has given me the opportunity to meet several of Katie's relatives for the very first time. And despite what Bronson said, I think you guys are It's really an honor to be Bronson's best man, because to me, Bronson's the best man I know. He's a great guy. He's been a brother to me. Bronson, this is indeed the happiest day of your life, for sure. Especially because that's what Katie told me earlier today. I've always wanted the best for Bronson, and that's why when he told me that he was going to propose, I was really excited. I knew that she was the one. And you know, she has so many of the same values and principles and core beliefs that Bronson has. But you know what, that's okay, I like her anyways. Honestly, let's get real for a few minutes. This speech reflects Bronson, as it should. It's funny most of the time, but when necessary, Bronson's completely level-headed. So let me level with you. Being with Bronson is always a blast. He's really smart, totally creative, wildly hilarious. I think of the time that you, Ben, and I went to Shoppers Drug Mart and bought every last tub of Vaseline. But there's a lot more to Bronson than that. He's a fine and thoughtful man. Bronson is an extremely passionate advocate for people with disabilities and other people marginalized by society. And if you're aware, just aware, how generous Bronson is, you would almost think him to be a foolish person, but you'd be dead wrong. Bronson's always been a rock throughout our friendship. He's a wise mind to consult in troubling times. And how many people can honestly say and thank their friend for saving their life? I'm not the best man here today. Bronson is 100%. Now, a bit to both Katie and Bronson. When you both started dating, I predicted early on that you two would marry each other. Honestly, you two are so clearly perfect for each other. And unlike that, I do get a bit of credit with helping you two get together. Best man ever. Now, I think I speak for everyone today when I say how moving the ceremony was. It wasn't necessarily the words, which were beautiful, the music, and the beautiful white snow, but rather the obvious connection between you two. You know, that's why we're all here today. That's how we all move. That's why he's having such a great time tonight celebrating with the both of you. Now, Bronson, it falls, we need to pay one final tribute to you, my best friend. Bronson, about 3 years ago, you were going through a bit of a tough time, so I surprised you with tickets this year. I figured comedian Louis C.K. We had dinner in Toronto. And at the end of the night, when things were quieting down, we were just sitting and talking, enjoying each other's company, as we so often do. And I told you, kind of fighting back tears, I said, Bronson, you're not just my best friend, but you're the best friend I ever had. And that you responded in kind. Now, 3 years later, you and I are closer than ever. But today, Bronson, I honestly could not be happier that you have a new best friend that you ever had. God bless you, your marriage. You and I will always be brothers. I love you. Boop, 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 boop.